Yeah, thank you, first of all. Yeah, the last lap was, well, I was leading the entire race pretty much, and obviously we weren't setting any records today, and I was fine with that. Like, I felt like it was right in my wheelhouse, and coming off tired legs yesterday, that's exactly the way I wanted the race to go. And obviously a lot of those guys, the other two guys that made the team, were coming off the 10K, so I think they were okay with that as well. And it was really just keep my tempo until someone went around me, and then just stick on them like glue. And kind of everyone got a little antsy, it seemed like, and took off a little bit with 400 to go. And I just kept my rhythm, stayed attached, got back into it, and that backstretch was a little windy, so that was in my mind of just staying behind people. I didn't have to, blow it out of the water on the backstretch, and just stay patient. And I've gotten pretty comfortable on the rail, and that paid off today again.
Did you think someone was going to go around you sooner?
Yeah, to be honest, I did. Because in my mind, I'm like, I'm the last person you want to let the race go slow with. But obviously, we've all seen Grant and Nico kick. In the back of my mind, getting outkicked by Grant indoors in the 3K, I knew that he had those wheels, and Nico just outkicked him in the 10K. So I thought they might go around earlier, a mile to go. I thought they might go, and then a K to go came and went, and no one went around. And then, I was almost smiling to myself, thinking like, all right, they're letting me do this, so let's do it.
Did you expect it to open up on the inside like that in the home straight?
I don't know. I don't know if I expected it or what, but I felt comfortable, and just with that amount of traffic, and everyone wanting to obviously get to the line first, both Grant and Nico, like, they want to make the team, but they want to win, and a lot of times it just shifts around, and it was the exact same thing as the Olympics. And I just feel comfortable there, and really can trust my instincts at that point in the race.
Did you and Cooper have some kind of collaboration all going in?
No, I think we had very similar strategies. I was watching the screen, and I was seeing them right on me, and I think we had the same plan, but it was, at the end of the day, it's every man for himself out there, and we both went into it wanting to make this team.
You seemed a little frustrated yesterday, and I know you finished third, but a little frustrated in the race. Do you feel at least a little vindicated coming in today?
Absolutely, yeah. Yesterday was huge relief. Like, I really didn't want to be ungrateful for yesterday, but I know I like to win, but everyone saw how yesterday shook out, and it's like, to be upset with that performance, that would be doing me a disservice. So, but what I did want to do is come out here, and I have a second chance. There was no 5K prelim this year, and everything was set up to do it. So I just wanted to definitely not count myself out. And at the beginning of the year, I was very vocal about making both these teams, and there was a lot of noise all year, and I guess that's what happens when you're the defending Olympic champion. And I try my best to embrace it, but it does get really hard, and there's a lot of naysayers, and I can walk away from this meet knowing that none of that noise matters, and I've so far checked off the boxes of the season so far, and now going to Tokyo, I have more confidence than last year, and I just feeling really good.
You were really vocal about the desire to make both teams, not just participate, but make both teams. What kind of was driving that all season? Like, why was that so important?
Just coming back from last year, I think where I am in my pro career, my fourth year, I feel like I'm far enough in so where I can really test myself and not limit myself to one event, and be a real threat in multiple events. And I think the way that I've got so good at the 15 over the years progressed is by I built this 5K side of it, and I slowly built it, and this was the year that I knew that if I just stayed healthy, that I'd have the strength to not just help my 15, but also be a legit 5K contender, and I'm happy with it.
What was the biggest difference from last year? I think you were 7th in this race to this year winning it.
I'm not going to lie. I think just the rounds themselves make a big difference. Last year, this was my 5th race. This year, this is my 3rd race in one meet. So that makes a difference. But I really did. Last year, I wanted to make that 15 team, and the 5K was a bonus. This year, again, that was the goal, make both teams. And our training you know, I'm training up a little bit in distance and just focusing on building that 5K strength even more so this year without losing that 1,500 meter speed.
And when those guys open up a little bit of a gap on you in that last lap, do you ever does doubt ever enter your mind that they might not be coming back?
Yeah, it's I kind of just thought, I just think I'm so comfortable at that pace that I know we've been running 67s, whatever. I can close in low 50s, like 52, 53. I should be able to do that. I've done that in workouts all the time. And I was thinking if they can close in a 50, then so be it. And that would blow me away. And so I would just content with let them go. Again, I think people got antsy. Everyone jumped on it. And there was a little separation, but I just stuck to my rhythm, and I didn't want to move so drastically that it would just kind of shock my system, and I just built into it. But those guys are so good that I thought there was this chance that, I didn't want to let them get any further away.